Luke, a doctor, might seem like an odd choice for a prophet, but his gospel, part of the Bible, shares a powerful message that still matters to people today. It's a story of hope, caring for others, and how believing can change you. Luke tells exciting stories and parables, like short stories with a hidden meaning, to help us understand what Jesus taught. He focuses on people who are often ignored or left out. He shows Jesus as a kind healer who cared for the poor, the sick, and those everyone else forgot. Luke's story shows us how Jesus welcomed everyone, no matter who they were, and challenged the unfair rules of his time. One of Luke's big ideas is loving everyone, even when it's hard. Jesus, in Luke's Gospel, tells us to love our enemies, be nice to those who are mean to us, and even pray for people who hurt us. This is tough, but it helps us stop being angry and wanting revenge. In a world where people often only care about themselves, Luke's message about love is super important. By choosing to love others, we can help fix broken things, bring people together, and make the world a better place. Luke tells us that forgiving others is really important if you want to follow Jesus. He tells the story of the prodigal son, a story about a son who leaves home and messes up, but his dad still forgives him. It shows how much God loves us and how happy we get when we forgive each other. Luke reminds us that everyone makes mistakes. If we stay mad, it just hurts us. Forgiving others lets us forget the bad stuff and start fresh. Being humble is another important thing Luke talks about. Jesus tells us not to try to be the most important person. Instead, he wants us to be humble and help others. Luke reminds us that what we do or what we own doesn't make us better than anyone else. Lots of people today worry about being successful and showing off. Luke's idea of being humble is a much better way to live. Being humble helps us be thankful, kind, and willing to learn from other people. Even though Luke wrote his gospel a long time ago, it still helps us understand life today. His teachings give us good advice for dealing with all the tricky things in the 21st century. By loving others, forgiving them, and being humble, like Luke tells us, our lives can be happy and meaningful. Luke reminds us that we're all connected and that we can all do things to make the world a better place. If we follow Jesus' example, like Luke shows us, we can bring hope, healing, and positive change to a world that really needs it.